So, hello everyone. My name is Abhishek Biswas, and I'm an educator at Key to Success Academy, Nagar, RAIPUR. And today we are going to discuss about new criticism. Now, what is new criticism? This is apart from literary theory post World War II from our English literature. So, by definition, new criticism in English literature is a mid 20th century school of literary theory that focuses on the text itself as the sole source of meaning without considering the author's biography, historical context, or reader's emotion. So, basically, what is new criticism? New criticism is the school of thought that we should criticize a literary work solely based upon the writings of the work itself, the form of writing, the language used, the arrangement of the words. So, nothing to do with the writer. If you are criticizing a work of William Shakespeare, you are totally going to criticize and work upon the work itself, not Shakespeare. You are not going to think that this work is written by Shakespeare, that automatically means that it will be a very good work. No, that's not how new critics see the works. According to them, what is in the work, that is the only thing which needs to be criticized, and not the biography or the author, not the biography of the author. So, originated in mid 20th century. Again, this form of criticism was originated in the US, not in UK. Okay. So time period would be 1920s to 30s, or we should say 40s. 1920 to 40s in US, and 50s to 60s in UK. Okay, now the key figures. Key figures include, first is John Crow Ransom. Okay, he is the one who coined this term, coined the term new criticism in 1941. Okay, then we have Kenneth Brooks. Thirdly, W.K. Wimsatt. W.K. Wimsatt. Then we have Alan Tate, and then we have I.A. Richards. He was a precursor. That means he was not the leading figure of new criticism. So if there is a question asked that who among the following is a leading figure in new criticism, and you have options of John Crow Ransom, Kenneth Brooks, W.K. Wimsatt, and I.A. Richards. Who the question who is not a leading figure, then you are going to choose I.A. Richards. And these guys were influenced by formalism. Now, what is formalism? Formalism again believes that a work should only be criticized and evaluated on the basis of the work itself. What is written in the work, the form of writing, the style of writing, the tone of writing, the imagery provides to the mind of the reader. Now, the main principles. First is text-centered approach. Text-centered approach. Then we have close reading. Then unity and coherence. Then we have form and content are interdependent. So the new critics believed that the form and the content are interdependent and not fully independent of each other. Now, what it rejects in a work? First, author's intention. So a new critique has nothing to do with what Shakespeare thought while writing Romeo and Juliet. He has nothing to do with Shakespeare or anyone who is writing a work and what was his own intention behind writing that work. He is only concerned with the given work. And this thing is called intentional fallacy. Intentional fallacy. It is a fallacy which occurs when someone, rather than focusing on the sole work, he focuses on the intention of the writer. Then we have readers' emotional response. And this is known as the affective fallacy. Affective fallacy. So this fallacy occurs when the reader connects the work with his own feelings and try to evaluate the work. For example, if you are going through a breakup and you are reading Romeo and Juliet, or you are watching the drama Romeo and Juliet, you will have a different kind of evaluation. Rather, being a neutral, when you have a neutral mood, you will have a different kind of reaction towards that work. And thirdly, historical or biographical, historical and biographical context. The new critic has nothing to do with this things. Okay. So that's it. This is about new criticism, and this will be a series of videos. So first we have discussed new criticism, and in the upcoming videos we will discuss each and every writers from new criticism. Okay, so this one is going to be a series of literary theories post World War II. So let's get a quick revision. New criticism, it was originated mid 20th century, time period 1920s to 40s in the US. First it originated in the US, you must remember this. Then 1950s to 60s in the UK. Who were the key figures? First is John Crowe Ransom. He is the one who has coined the term new criticism in 1941. Then we have Kenneth Brooks, W.K. Winsett, Alan Tate, I.A. Richards. Okay. Now in the upcoming videos we are going to discuss about each of their work. All of these writers have their different works, and in the upcoming videos we are going to discuss each and every writers at a time. Now these guys were influenced by formalism. Formalism is something that came earlier to new criticism. According to the formalists, like the new critics, they also believed that a work should be critiqued in a formal way. They should only look at the text itself and not about the writers. What are the main principles of new critiques? Text-centered approach. They are totally centered towards the text. What does the text says? Then close reading. Now what is a close reading? We should understand what is close reading, and it is a very important tool that we must use in our life as well. Close reading is, if I say it in a single sentence, line by line analysis. If you are given a poem and you study that poem or you read that poem, and after reading that poem you are going to tell me a summary, it is not close reading. Now what is close reading? When you are reading a single line of the poem, you are totally focused upon that single line and you are analyzing one line at a time, not the whole of the poem, one line at a time. Then we have unity and coherence, and lastly form and content are interdependent. The form and the content which is in the work, they both are dependent to each other. Now what these new critics reject, they reject the author's intention. They have nothing to do with what Shakespeare was thinking while writing Romeo Juliet or Hamlet. Whatever his thinking was, the new critics have nothing to do with them. And if you care about those intentions and you critique a work, you fall short to intentional fallacy. You make a fallacy which is called intentional fallacy. Then we have reader emotional response. If a reader has a different emotion while analyzing a work and not in his neutral state, then he will make a fallacy which is called affective fallacy. Then thirdly, they reject the historical or the biographical context of those times. The biography of the author has nothing to do with his work, and the historical context of that time has nothing to do with the work which is being evaluated by a new critic. So that's it about today's class, and in the upcoming videos you will see that we are going to discuss each and every writer and those writers' work in a separate video, and this will going to be a literary theory series, a playlist of literary theories post World War II. So again, thank you guys, thank you for your time. We are very soon we are going to start a new batch for English literature UGC NET December 2025, and you will get each and every details regarding the admission in the description box below. Numbers, dates, whatever you want, you will get it in the description box. Again guys, thank you for your time and a great day.